It's not a pure metal. Bronze is a mixture. It's typically made of about 88% copper and 12% tin, though the ratio can vary. Despite not being as expensive as gold, its price hovers around $4 to $6 per kilogram, depending on purity and market conditions. The biggest copper producers, the main ingredient in bronze, are Chile, Peru, and China, while tin production is led by Indonesia, Bolivia, and Myanmar. Bronze doesn't rust easily. That's exactly why ancient civilizations trusted it for weapons, tools, and ships. Today, it's used in sculptures, gears, musical instruments, bearings, and coins. Its unique vibration makes it perfect for bells and instruments like cymbals and gongs. Some bronze statues have survived more than 2,000 years completely intact. While it's not stockpiled like gold, recycled bronze is still incredibly valuable. Over 90% of today's bronze comes from recycled material. In many ancient cultures, only kings and elite warriors were allowed to carry bronze weapons. And even though it emerged more than 5,000 years ago, bronze is still essential to modern technology. If you're fascinated by how metals have shaped human history and technology, subscribe, hit like, and share this video with anyone who loves uncovering the hidden side of everyday things. Tell us in the comments, did you know bronze had this many modern uses? Now get ready, because you're about to enter the surprising world of this powerful alloy. Here we go. Step 1. Shocking facts and history. Bronze isn't a pure metal. It's a millennia-old alloy created by human ingenuity. It's mainly made of copper and tin, and its discovery marked a true turning point in history. So much so that it gave its name to an entire era, the Bronze Age, which began around 3300 BC in Mesopotamia. It was a revolutionary material for humanity, allowing people to make tools, weapons, and statues far stronger than anything made from stone or pure copper. One reason for its huge impact is that bronze is hard yet workable, which made it useful across multiple civilizations: Egyptian, Greek, Roman, and many pre-Columbian cultures. The famous Nebra sky disk, one of the oldest known astronomical representations, is made of bronze. Even today, bronze remains essential. It's used in sculptures, musical instruments, bushings, coins, and even marine applications thanks to its corrosion resistance. As for its value, the price shifts with the copper and tin markets, but what it never loses is its historical and symbolic weight. It's not just an alloy, it's a legacy that's still in our hands. Step 2. Traditional uses. Since its invention, bronze became a key material for ancient civilizations. Its traditional uses were as varied as they were strategic. One of the most important was weaponry. Swords, spearheads, shields, and armor made of bronze gave a major advantage over copper, which was softer and far less durable. But war wasn't the only place this metal shined. Bronze was also used to make tools for farming, carpentry, and construction. Its strength and the way it could be shaped when heated made it ideal for axes, chisels, saws, and hammers. Another ancient use was art and religion. Many cultures used it for sculptures, statues of gods, and ceremonial objects. Greek and Roman bronze statues, for example, are considered archaeological treasures today. Bronze was also a symbol of prestige. It was used in jewelry, mirrors, and decorative objects that only the upper classes could own. In China and other parts of Asia, ritual bronze vessels with detailed inscriptions were crafted. Over time, its role went far beyond utility. Bronze came to represent strength, beauty, and power, leaving a deep mark on human history and culture. Step 3. Modern applications. Even though bronze has thousands of years of history behind it, it's still a valuable material in the modern era. Thanks to its corrosion resistance, durability, and good thermal conductivity, bronze has adapted to new technologies and industrial needs. One of its main uses today is in the marine industry. Because of its tolerance to salt water, bronze is used in propellers, valves, ship shafts, and underwater hydraulic systems. Where other metals corrode, bronze holds up. It's also essential in mechanical engineering. It's used in bearings, gears, and bushings, where constant friction demands a material that won't wear down easily. Some specific bronze alloys are even self-lubricating, making them ideal for heavy machinery. In music, bronze takes center stage. Cymbals, bells, and piano strings rely on bronze for its ability to vibrate and produce rich, lasting sound. It's also still prized in art and decoration for its warm color and classic finish. Modern statues, public monuments, and historical replicas are still cast in bronze today. Even in electrical and electronic components, bronze has a place thanks to its conductivity and resistance to wear. Bronze doesn't just survive today, it keeps evolving. Step 4. How bronze is made. Unlike pure metals such as copper or iron, bronze isn't extracted directly from nature. Since it's an alloy, it's a mixture of metals. Its classic formula combines roughly 88% copper and 12% tin, though the ratio can shift depending on its intended use. The process starts with extracting copper and tin separately. Copper comes from minerals like chalcopyrite, while tin mainly comes from cassiterite. Both go through crushing, concentration, and smelting to be purified. Once the refined metals are ready, they're melted in industrial furnaces. Copper is melted first, since it has a higher melting point at 1085 degrees Celsius, and then molten tin is added. This homogeneous mixture is poured into molds or cooled into ingots for later use. In some cases, other elements like phosphorus, aluminum, or nickel are added too, depending on the properties needed. The result is a versatile, durable, and recyclable material, ideal for countless industries. Bronze is, at its core, a human creation that shows how technology has shaped natural resources to fit our needs. Step 5. Leading producers. Since bronze is an alloy, its production depends on the countries that lead in copper and tin extraction, its two main ingredients. When it comes to copper, the world leader is Chile, accounting for more than 25% of global production. Peru, China, the United States, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo follow close behind. These countries have massive reserves and major mining companies that export refined copper worldwide. On the tin side, China also takes the top spot, producing more than a third of the world's tin. Indonesia, Myanmar, Peru, and Brazil follow. Indonesia in particular stands out for both artisanal and industrial extraction across its cassiterite-rich islands. In terms of actually manufacturing bronze, countries with advanced metallurgical infrastructure, like Germany, the United States, India, and China, turn copper and tin into specific alloys for their domestic industries. Recycling also plays a major role. A large share of today's bronze comes from recycled material, since it's a metal that doesn't lose its properties even after multiple rounds of melting. In the end, bronze is the result of international collaboration. Mines across South America, Asia, and Africa, and foundries all over the planet. Step 6. Value and current market. Although bronze isn't traded on the London Metal Exchange the way gold or copper is, its value is directly tied to the price of its components, especially copper, which trades at around $9,000 per ton on the international market. The price of bronze as an alloy usually runs between $6,000 and $8,000 per ton, depending on its composition, purity, and form, ingots, bars, or cast pieces. That makes it an accessible yet valuable material, especially across the marine, electrical, artistic, and construction industries. The bronze market is also shaped by industrial growth in developing countries and by rising demand for corrosion-resistant materials. In Asia, for example, growing demand has driven up production of bronze parts for valves, pumps, motors, and sculptures. Recycling carries serious weight in this market too. Up to 90% of used bronze can be recycled without any loss of quality, making it a profitable and sustainable choice. In short, even though it's not a precious metal, bronze holds a stable value with strong demand and a major global presence across key sectors of the economy. Step 7. Quiz time. Time to put what you just learned to the test. If you made it this far, you already know bronze is way more than just a simple alloy. So grab a pen and paper. Let's see how many you get right. 1. What's the main combination of metals that makes up bronze? A. Copper and tin. B. Iron and zinc. C. Copper and aluminum. Answer: copper and tin, the mix that changed the course of human history. 2. Which civilization first used bronze on a large scale? A. Greeks. B. Mesopotamians. C. Romans. Answer: the Mesopotamians, the original pioneers of the Bronze Age. 3. What art form makes heavy use of bronze? A. Painting. B. Sculpture. C. Pottery. Answer: sculpture, from ancient gods to modern monuments. 4. What makes bronze resistant to corrosion? A. Its color. B. The tin. C. Mercury. Answer: the tin, the guardian of its durability. 5. What's its average price per ton? A. $2,000. B. $6,000 to $8,000. C. $12,000. Answer: $6,000 to $8,000, the price of this metallic legacy. 6. What percentage of bronze can be recycled? A. 50%. B. 75%. C. 90%. Answer: 90%, one of the most recyclable metals on the planet. 7. Which country is a major bronze producer? A. Brazil. B. China. C. Italy. Answer: China, the giant of bronze production too. Share how many you got right in the comments, and challenge your friends. Think you can get a perfect 7 out of 7? Did these facts about bronze surprise you? Let us know in the comments which one stood out the most, or if you already knew some of them. Don't forget to like the video if you learned something new, and share it with someone who loves uncovering the secrets behind metals. Bronze isn't just an ancient alloy, it's the metal that powered civilizations and is still part of our modern lives, from art to technology. Its history and versatility make it a true treasure of humanity. Let us know what other metal or material you'd like us to cover in a future video. We want to keep bringing you content you're passionate about. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and see you in the next video.